All right, guys, we're live with break number 316. I was going to say, we have a man, Cal Ripken Jr. here, Project 2020 Ben Baller edition. Let me make sure that it is the camera setup. It looks a little fuzzy, but I could be wrong. Nope, the autofocus is off. It didn't look that right. All right, we have the team list on the left, and the upper right-hand corners are overhead camera. I was going to say, nothing's wrong. I was going to say, for whatever reason, the Bowman is pretty zoomed in. It's probably just because it's pretty clear. Normally, it's a little bit blurry back there, but the autofocus is off, so it is what it is. We got him in, like I said, Cal Ripken Jr. Project 2020 Ben Baller Edition. Give him a nice rub on the boxes for good luck. It's obviously the other half a case from, I think, was it 311 or 312? Maybe it was 312, I think, was the other break. So it's the other half case. I was going to say, let's get into it. We'll do the same type of format. Remember, for the Bowman breaks, when they're bigger than a quarter case, the veteran paper and prospect paper does not ship. Only the first Bowman paper ships, and the rookie cards for paper. All the chrome ships, though. I was going to say, it's the only breaks we really do this on. We probably going to start to get into doing more case breaks as I'm having the opportunity to get more product, and if with more product can do bigger breaks. So we'll probably do to where like base veterans won't ship that much in the bigger breaks, just because it's so much extra paper that everyone kind of just throws away in the trash anyway. Not necessarily in the trash, but whatever. If you really want your base veterans, not for this break, but for some of the other breaks in the future, we can do something. Just direct message me and we'll figure it out. Let's get rolling here. We will do. I think we'll do the half a box at a time. I think that worked the best at the very end of the break. We'll go over the paper, and then we'll go over the chrome. And I'll just kind of grab the paper in like thirds or whatever. I think it went a lot quicker because the first couple flips through a card. I'm not struggling to get through any paper or chrome. How's everyone doing tonight? Everyone having a good night? Get your autograph guesses and get autograph guess correctly. Get $10 break credit. I should probably bring this up on my phone. I'm sure you guys are seeing stuff, and I don't even have my phone here. Been trying to get out I'm trying to get everything that was broken except for the Bowman break yesterday or 2 days ago, and that might even be out before Memorial Day weekend because I'm going over to Ocean City to play a softball tournament. So still will be breaking out there, but I'm trying to get everything done as quick. Try to get everything shipped out before then. I'll have tracking on some stuff. Tomorrow will probably be a Bowman mixer. I was going to say that has Bowman Chrome and Bowman 2022. And probably have some Sapphire in there as well. So we're going to have the Invicta Nick York for the Red Sox and Mike Zaror. Still surprised that some of the high-end superfractors haven't been found. I mean, there's guys like Cheap Fun Breaks that are breaking like 50 cases at a time. You have Real Breaks that are breaking, what are they breaking right now? Like 4 or 5 cases at a time. Player Breaks. Just surprised that there's only been a couple like major player superfractors found. Whereas in draft, it was like the first night everybody was pulling the superfractor. All this higher end superfractors. So I'm surprised some of them haven't been pulled. I guess Bowman's a bigger product than draft is a little bit too. So all right, start us off here with Henry Davis for the Pirates, Vargas, Meade, Mountcastle, Judge, Ashby, Williams, Diaz, Vivas, Prasado, Chapman, Carlson, Schmidt or Goldschmidt, Bohm, Lara, Vera, Valenzuela, Berger, Winker, Javier Baez, Madrigal, Freeman, Soto, Semien, Beer, Marsh, Robert Hassel, Gonzalez, Alvarez, Quintero, Velasquez, and Perez. Josh Donaldson, Kelnick, Cole, Barrio, Ford, Quintana. Leone, Cruz, Scherzer, Bryant, Rutschman, Martinez, Howard, Benintendi, Ryan, Josiah Gray, Castro, Lopez, Artiga, Hernandez, Ryu, Vaughn, Bogarts, Alonso, Chiro, Churio, Paguero, Trout, Robert, Yelich, and Lewis. Trey Sweeney, Matos, Alcantar, Machado, Park, Raleigh, Lopez, Polanco, De La Cruz, Ramos, Bellinger, Votto, Bichette, Rizzo, Detmers, Cruz, Acuna Jr., Stanton, Arenado, Rodriguez, Urbina, and Alduy. Getting into the Chrome. Hopefully I can get you an Ellie or a McLean. I did get you a McLean earlier on, I was going to say, but we have not seen McLean since. We got Jose Rodriguez as the first Bowman Chrome of the break. Then we're going to have Zach Veen, one of the top prospects for the Rockies, 77 out of 125 on the Aqua. I think he's the top prospect now, right? They just redid all the prospects, I was going to say. Riley Green, surprisingly, is number 2. He really jumped up the rankings for prospects. Number 2 now in the top 100. The Orioles have the number 1 and number 3 players, I believe. We have Luis Rodriguez, Quintana, Vargas. I think they still have Rutschman at 1, and I think that Rodriguez is 3. We have Armando Cruz, Hi-Fi, Laura, Artiga, Drew Waters, number 17, Lorenzo, Jason Dominguez, Garcia. I've seen some crazy rumors about Jason Dominguez. I mean, they were fake. They were definitely not real. But that Jason Dominguez was getting slot for Juan Soto and some other players. We got Roberto Campos, Rookie of the Year favorites, O'Neal Cruz, Robert Dominguez, Hedbert Perez, Junior San Quintin, Peyton Wilson, Jordan Balasovic, number 64, Aguilar, Leover Paguero, Pedro Leon, High Five Futures, and Ian Lewis for the Marlins. Speaking of Ian Lewis, for the Marlins here, we're going to have a 49 out of 50 True Gold going to the Marlins and John Cullison. Still on the hunt to get himself some high-end Khalil Watsons. Yeah, I don't think the rumors are true, Kyle. It's like none of the accounts are like verified on Twitter. They're like those fake accounts. But yeah, there's been rumors flying around that Dominguez is going to the Nationals for Soto. I mean, there's crazy stuff on Twitter all the time, though, that's not really believable. We got Blaze Jordan for the Red Sox, Salinas, Torkelson, Bowman in 3D, Shane Bays, Yaroba for the Brewers. We got Kevin Alcantar on the Atomic going to the Cubs. Cubs belong to Michael. For the Bowman Chrome with some Draft Sapphire and all this other stuff, with that many products, I'm probably going to have to run it as random teams rather than pick your team. Gabriel Arias. I know some of you guys prefer pick your team, but Lopez for the Red Sox and Cespedes. But it's really hard. It's really hard to properly price stuff when you get a bunch of different products mixed. Oh yeah, Riley Green's number 2. So you want to talk about, is it draft 19 that Green, or is it 20? Was Green was the year before Torkelson, right? Or were they in the same draft class? That's what I can't remember. Because they were in the same draft class, whatever. Whatever that draft class box is, it's kind of crazy. But I think Green was 19 and Torque was 20, right? Because Dylan Dingler's in 20 with Torkelson. And Dingler's like still in the top 10 too. The Tigers have a lot of good prospects coming up. Next week's going to be a little nutty, too. Is this the auto? Holy fucking shit. All right, well. We're going to have Paul Gianni? 24 out of 25 for the Blue Jays on the true orange. Going to Matt Shaka, who helped close it up, but Damiano Palmagini? Palmagiani? I don't know. Can I bring in an Italian for some help? I was going to say. I mean, he's Venezuelan, but I guess it's a Spanish name. It's not even an Italian name. 14th rounder, 2021. For the Blue Jays. He's 22 years old. Going to Matt Shaka. I was going to say, I don't know what his numbers look like in the minors. I was going to say, I honestly have no clue what his projection is. I know he's obviously a late round draft pick. Top guys that chase guys that are like in organizations that I think they can come up and play in. Like he could be a trade piece for the Blue Jays down the line. As the Blue Jays are in win now, I don't think any of their prospects, even a guy like Kevin Smith or Jordan Groshans, I think they both never get to play full time on the Blue Jays. I think Kevin Smith and Groshans ends up being starting shortstops in two different organizations. I know I've been talking up Groshans for the last couple months when we were doing draft, but that kid's the real deal. He's just the Blue Jays infield is so stacked. It's like the Rays. I don't know how Curtis Mead's coming up in the Rays either. Or Carson Williams or any of those guys. I guess guys like Kiermaier have been kind of slowing down in their career, but there's so many guys, and the Rays always have so many prospects. It's crazy. We got Oswaldo Perez, Cerda, Guzman, Merrifield, Vierling, Bays, Kowar, Valeris, Rodriguez, Wood, Harper, Tatis Jr., Springer, Correa, Valerio, Veen, Lorenzo, De La Cruz, Brujan, Franco, India, Sawinski, Rodriguez, Pacheco, Molina, DeGrom, Seager, Nootbaar, Genovis, Frelick, Salinas, Betts, Kim, Guerrero Jr., and Joe Adele. Have Nunez, Soderstrom, Machado, Velade, Gill, Edward Cabrera, Abreu, Jordan, Allen, Bello, Blackman, Dahlbeck, Garcia, Lopez, Triana, Noel, Waddle, Martinez, Lindor, Gallo, and Altuve. J-Dom, Walker, Davis, Duran, Muller, Strider, Otani, Chisholm Jr., Soler, Marte, Alvarez, and then Josh Allen. He's obviously been in the news. He's appealing his one-game suspension for his comments about Tim Anderson. I think that they'll end up being the third baseman and the shortstop for the Reds. I was gonna say, if I'm being honest, I don't think they end up playing shortstop anywhere else. I think they both end up being Reds. I think that's your future shortstop and third baseman. We got Minier for the Reds, Yarba, Luciano, Witt Jr., Martin, Jose Ramos for the Dodgers. I'm surprised they didn't do jumbo exclusive cards. I know that the orange is a hobby exclusive. I'm surprised they didn't do jumbo. That's 64 out of 299 on the paper for the Dodgers. Going to Matt Shaka, part of the teams. He took a 6-6 banger at the end to close it up. We got Junior Sanchez, Matt Manning, Welker, Ramirez, Pujols, Sheets, Yepez, Cabrera, Hayes, Arozarena, Ian Lewis, Torkelson, and Verdugo. I just think McLean's not necessarily too old. I just don't think the Reds are going to trade anybody away because they should be in rebuild mode. We have Benjamin Bailey, Quintero, Gunnar Henderson, number 75, Pacheco, Garrett Mitchell. I have Noelvi Marte, Verdugo, Triana. Rookie of the Year favorites, Rodolfo Castro, PA, Robert Hassel, Julio Rodriguez on the Bowman in 3D, Jackson Churio, Guzman, and Bryce Terang. We have Norge Vera, Austin Hendrick, Luis Matos, Jose Pastrana, Reed Detmers, Rookie of the Year favorites, Emmanuel Rodriguez, Austin Martin, Julio Rodriguez, high five. We have Lizarraga, Cartaya, Gabriel Moreno, number 83, Velasquez, Blaze Jordan, Minier, Yaro Pomers. On the vibrations, Jonathan Clase and Zach Veen to wrap up the first box. I think I'm going to do a giveaway to try to get the YouTube channel slowly up to 1,000 subscribers. I think probably put up the first giveaway either today or tomorrow. Probably going to run it as if you're either subscribed already or if you are a new subscriber to the channel. You'll get put into a random. I was going to say for a $25 break credit, 15 break credit, and 5 break credit down the line. 1, 2, 3. Gonna need to get a minimum of like 250 subscribers out of it though. We got a 1,500 person channel. You can pass to your friends and family. They don't need to watch any YouTube stuff, but I think pushing the subscriber rate will get more people just organically to watch the channel. I'm gonna try to start putting like preview content on there if I get some time. I'll like preview at least baseball stuff of what's coming out and my thoughts about it. Kind of what the checklists look like. I wish I would do more stuff for Bowman. I just don't have the time to research it enough to give proper answers. I did it for draft, and I don't even think anybody looked at the damn spreadsheet I did. There is another baseball value mixer up as well as there's a football break. We're slowly falling behind the football goal, too, of trying to get 10 of those done before the 15th of next month to get that giveaway for either the Bowman Hobby Box or the Dunruss Clearly Football Box, whichever one you decide that you want. We've got Prasado here for the Cubs on the Invicta. But we are falling behind that pace a little bit again. It should pick up next week, though. Prism football comes out. I'm assuming there's going to be some interest in that. I have a case coming. We'll mix it. I'll run a couple boxes by itself, and then I'll mix it with some other stuff. At least I would hope there's interest in that. That's one of the bigger products. So that comes out next month, too. I think at the back end of the month. Got Benny Montgomery, Sanchez, Vargas, Acuna Jr., Stanton, Arenado, Bellinger, Guzman, Baez, Lawler, Park, Raleigh, Lopez, Trout, Hernandez, Mendez. Got Taylor, Votto, Bichette, Rizzo, Machado, Cartaya, Hernaz, Jimenez, Acuna Jr., Stanton, Arenado, Bellinger, Angeles, Velasquez, Perez, Vaughn, Bogarts, Alonso, PCA, Vivas, Prasado, Donaldson, Kelnick, Cole, and Jose Barrio. Velasco, Downs, Angeles, Marsh, Berger, Winker, Baez, Gonzalez, Hernandez, Guzman, Freeman, Soto, Semien, Beer, Leonard, Cespedes, Cartaya, Donaldson, Kelnick, Cole, Barrio, Wagner, Kinney, PA, Lowe, Cruz, Max Scherzer, Bryant, Pineda, Kowser, Amador, Ryan, Gray, Castro, Wong, Ryu, Vaughn, Bogarts, Alonso, Benintendi, Vera, Mitchell, and Dominguez. Oh shit! How you doing, Will? I didn't even know you were still in the break group, Coop. I was gonna say I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing, buddy? Mining out the mixer is fine, but I think there's still like 9 or 10 teams. It's a lot of people getting a mixer, I was going to say. But I can run a mixer or mini for it. We have Labrada, Rincones, Reed Detmers, say Darren Baker, Jeter Downs, Jason Dominguez, Daryl Hernandez, and we are going to have Salinas. It's going to be 10 out of 150 for the Padres. Going to Jelly Cards in his first break with us. I've been in the group for a while, kind of been a voyeur. Getting himself to Salinas. Or the Pomers. Pedro Leon, Bowman in 3D, Will Wagner, Brennan Davis, Labrada, Francisco Alvarez, Luke Waddle, Anthony Rodriguez, and Drew Waters, which this card is just bent to the hilt here. I was going to say, one of the Braves. This is probably the worst bend card I've seen in Bowman 2022 this year. Last year there was an issue with the prospect cards that some of them were like this, but put that to the side, see if we can straighten it out a little bit. Later on, we got James Wood for the Padres, Trey Sweeney, Nick Gonzalez, number 21, Colson Montgomery, C.J. Abrams, Austin Martin, Khalil Watson, Robert Dominguez on the Aqua, 123 out of 125. Yo, the bend on that card was crazy. I haven't seen a bend on that card like that in a while. Going to the Mets. The Mets belong to Alejandro. One of his first breaks still, so welcome to the group. I appreciate you getting a break. The biggest thing, guys, is as a team, oh, is there only 6 teams left? Last time I checked before I started, dude, there was still like a solid 10 teams because I had 1 or 2, like I had 2 separate minis set up for 6 teams and 4 teams, I think. So the biggest thing as a team, though, we got to work on getting people invited to the group. I was just saying, growing the group, I was going to say, I try to grow it through, obviously, Facebook ads and talking to different people and see if they're interested in joining the break group. But definitely word of mouth, I think, helps the most. Especially with getting the ramped up amount of product that I have. I need to make sure that we keep going. I was going to say, can't get stuck with all this stuff kind of like I am with the football right now. We got Marco Luciano with the Vibrations, Henry Davis, Marte, Shane Bays, Bowman in 3D, Amador, Ian Lewis on the Atomic, going to the Marlins and John Cullison. A little Ian Lewis happy this break. I was going to say, player break where would have Ian Lewis would be a little happy right now. I'll actually put him up for Jodo. I have Matthew Liberatore, Luca Tresh, and Tristan Casas. All right, sorry about that. The guy I pretty much buy everything from right now just called me. Trying to get more Bowman hobby in. I have another so I have a jumbo case here. I have another jumbo case coming. I was gonna say, but I know this is the last 6 boxes of hobby that I have. Been trying to get more, but guess there's other people that want Bowman too. I don't know. I mean, obviously there's other people that want Bowman, but should be a lot of people should be getting tracking numbers either tonight or tomorrow morning. But dropping everything off tonight. If for whatever reason, because I've had some issues lately, if you have any issues with with shipping, I'm gonna start sending out. Like I said before, I'm gonna start sending out tracking numbers for every shipment that I do. If you end up having issues with it, let me know. I was gonna say, like, Gabe had an issue where his was pretty much doing circles. It was going from my distribution center that's local to me back to my post office, back to the distribution center. Like, if it's doing something like that, let me know. I'll put in a ticket to try to get it worked out. There's somebody today, I can't remember who it is, messaged me saying that, like, the post office never scanned his package, so I called and put in a ticket for that. I'm sure it'll magically get scanned tonight at some point in time. That's what happened the last time that happened. But if I give you tracking, I'm dropping it off that night. I'm not holding your. I don't want to hold your package here. That's never any point. I mean, unless you owe me money. If you owe me money, I'm holding your package. But everybody should be paying as they claim. Sometimes somebody sneak through the cracks, and you ain't getting your shit till you pay me. We got Benny Montgomery, Vargas, Bailey, Trout, Robert. Not that it's shit. It's sports cards, but you know. Yelich, Lewis, Campos, Acosta, Sanchez, Machado, Park, Raleigh, Lopez, Mauricio, Rodriguez, Bellinger, Votto, Bichette, Rizzo, Cruz, Acuna Jr., Stanton, Arenado. We got Alec Bohm, 27 out of 399. Mike got a little chub in his pants right now. For Alec Bohm, his man crush, I was going to say, on the line. Going to Mike McGarity. We have Adrian Sugar Stay, Tatis, Muzz, Baker, Martin Jr., and Salas. Got Dahlbeck, Garcia, Lopez, Detmers, Martinez, Lindor, Gallo, Altuve, Blackman, Rutschman, Montero, Harris, Lopez, Sosa, Labrada, Duran, Muller, Strider, Otani, Chiro, Casas, Marco Luciano, 16 out of 299 to the Giants. The Giants are going to jelly cards. So who you guys think wins the NBA championship? So you guys think the Warriors win it? Andrew Wiggins looks mighty good. I mean, he doesn't look like he's the first overall pick good, but he looks like he's a top 10 pick good and finally developing. We have Chisholm, Soler, Marte, Alvarez, Trey Sweeney, Wilson, Manning, Welker, Ramirez, Pujols, Polanco, Hernandez, Martinez, Yepez, Cabrera, Hayes, Rosarena, Rodriguez, Paguero, Artiga, Vierling, Bays, Kowar, Sheets, Rodriguez, Gonzalez, Alvarez, Benintendi, Ryan, Gray, and Castro. We have PCA, Oswaldo Cabrera, Reed, Detmers, Taylor, Alvarez, Leo Paguero on the high five futures, Jose Salas, Urbina, Bobby Witt Jr., number 5, Jay Allen, Jeter Downs, Alexander Ramirez, George Valera, Wilman Diaz on the vibrations, Acuna, Davis, Bobby Martin Jr., Reginald Persado, and Max Meyer. We have Bello, Ronnie Mauricio, Marcelo Mayer on the high five futures, Cavadas, Backstrom, O'Neal Cruz, Darryl Lopez, and Sal Frelick. I hope the auto's coming in here somewhere. I really don't feel like gathering up packs. All right, we have Julio Rodriguez, Gonzalez, Mendez, Marcelo Mayer, Rincones, Ramos, and Matt Manning. All right. Was it one of these Bowman 3D cards that doesn't have the auto on it? Go back through the paper, but I know it's not in the paper. I know there's been a couple Bowman 3D cards that weren't signed. Look at the autograph on it. It was like a sticker auto they never put on. Go back through the paper in a second, too. I have like 4 claims with Topps right now, too, for like missing hits. Oh, it's too far back. Let me see if I missed it in the paper. I really don't think I missed it in the paper because I went through every single piece of paper. Well, I guess I'll gather up the packs. This is too far back. This is into the other box. I was gonna say, I need some of that Jeopardy music or something. Huh. I was gonna say, the Platinum Breaks guy probably throw some of the cards away. Oh well. I said about the only thing I can do is I don't even have a first. Yeah, it's not in here either. I don't even know why I looked in there. The only first Bowman I have from this year's thing is Alejandro PA. So I mean, that's what I could offer to fix it right now. But other than that, let me actually grab. How many packs are in a fucking box? 24. Fuck. Sorry, I'm just gathering up the packs and thing to put around the box because this is what I have to mail back to them. Ha! It's definitely not in the garbage, I was going to say. Just gathering up the packs and I need to send it to fucking stupid Topps. That shit pisses me the fuck off. Oh, you said they could have at least pulled a Panini and threw in some points? I was going to say. Yeah, okay. I was going to say, with Fanatics, it'll never happen, I'm sure. Fanatics is going to be... Have you ever seen what Fanatics charges for stuff on their website? And have you heard what they want to do for hobby shops when it comes to, like, direct allocation? It's going to be bad. The price of everything's, I think, is going to rise pretty steep. Like, even worse than it is right now. Especially because when they really take over, it's going to be that huge football quarterback class. It's not this year, but next year. It's going to be a disaster, man. It's going to be an absolute fucking disaster. Oh, definitely put the paper and the chrome on the wrong side. What do you mean by no Neil Cruz chrome? Are you talking about... Are you just making a joke, or are you talking about the top 100 or whatever? I personally just hate calling tops, and I guess I can just go on the website and fucking do it. I personally just hate calling tops to get the information to yell at somebody. Yeah, I was going to say, if you want to go on cheap teams, definitely I wouldn't stutter step on cheap teams. Oh, you're talking about... Yeah, I'm going to go back and look closely. I bet you it's one of those Bowman in 3D where the sticker's missing. Or maybe on something else. I'm going to go back and look at every single card that's one of the inserts and see if one of them's supposed to be a sticker autograph that's missing. I mean, shit, nothing's worse than this. I don't know if anybody watched a tribute break. I mean, to show you that it definitely ain't me, I'll just say, look at this fancy fucking Justin Morneau right here. Congratulations, you've just received a certified tribute to the MVP's autograph card with no goddamn autograph on it. I'll just say, yeah. How pissed would you be if you opened a tribute box and had that damn card in with no autograph? I'll just say, I have to send that away. I had to figure out exactly how they want me to send it away, because I never sent away where, like, the hit's missing, but I have the card. They were like, you need to send the card in, not just the box. So I had to call somebody about that yesterday. Let's look at Max Muncy, Angeles, Invisible Ink Baby, Rodriguez, Betts, Kim, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Adele, Frazier, Guzman. Hey, they do say the Shadow Box ink fades. I was going to say that one just faded really, really fast. We got Downs, Velade, Gill, Cabrera, Abreu, Nolasco, Cartier, Hernandez, Mountcastle, Judge, Ashby, Luke Williams, Madrigal, Chapman, Carlson, Schmidt, Bohm, Gonzalez, P.A., Cespedes, Leonard, Amador, Kinney, Marsh, Berger, Winker, Baez, Wagner, Dominguez, Cowser, Soto, Semien, and Beer. We're going to have Abrams, Taylor, Baez, Bellinger, Votto, Bichette, Rizzo, Aguilar, Jimenez, Mendez, Cruz, Cunha Jr., Stanton, Arenado, Raffaello, Rincones, Hernaz, Dahlback, Garcia, Lopez, Detmers, Martinez, Lindor, Gallo, Altuve, Blackman, Tresh, Acuna, and Cerny. Allen, I still have, from Panini, I still have last year's Select Baseball. It was missing an autograph and a memorabilia. They still haven't responded back to me. We got Beatty, Duran, Muller, Strider, Otani, Pujols, Chisholm Jr., Soler, Marte, Alvarez, Backstrom, Watson, and Penango. I'm not even going to probably try to get a Panini Direct account whenever I open the store. Their customer service is so terrible. I think they have like Topps has like 85 or like 125 employees, like super small company. I think Panini has like 45 employees or something like that. We have Warming, Bernabell. That's why they're so terrible with their customer service. Curtis Mead. Topps also only has, I think, 4 customer service representatives. We have Ellie De La Cruz, Julio Rodriguez, Simon Muzz, Machado, Tristan Casas, Jordan Walker, Bobby Witt Jr., Luis Gonzalez, Alvin Guzman, Rodolfo Castro, Peyton Wilson, C.J. Abrams. Yeah, everyone thought it was going to be Justin Fields that they were suing. Justin Fields has signed half his stuff. It's like Najee Harris. They're just busy dudes. They're not. It's not that they're not trying to not sign. So you still got. Oh, mail-ins. Still got mail-ins over a year out. Yeah, redemptions. We have Rafaela Labrada, Reed Detmers, Escato, Heriberto Hernandez, Blaze Jordan on the High Five Futures, Will Wagner, Darren Baker, Shane Bays, number 59, Hernaz Acosta, Vibrations Austin Martin Genovis. We have Jackson Churio on the blue Ray Wave, 18 out of 150 going to the Brewers. And Brian Lovelace. I mean, they probably got him when he was... So what Leaf does really well is they get these guys in contracts. And they're really shitty contracts for the player. From my understanding, where they get them to sign for really cheap before they do anything or get drafted. And these kids don't know how much they're actually worth. We got Roa and Alcantara, and then they sign with somebody else and realize they're like vastly underpaid for their autographs with Leaf, and then just try to like not do it. I'm sure Leaf probably signed him for like $5 an autograph, and he's probably really worth like $50 or $60 an autograph now, or something crazy. Like, because he's with Fanatics, right? So that's gonna be the crazy thing too. To get somebody like Adley Rutschman to come to a private signing because he signed with Fanatics is like $20,000. It's like something ridiculous. So don't expect Adley Rutschman to be doing a bunch of private signings because he won't be able to afford to have him do signings, from my understanding. Like, I was talking to my buddy that does a bunch of memorabilia and does a lot of private signings. And I think to get Adley Rutschman to come to a private signing is like $20,000 or $25,000. His bulk price, I think, is like over $150 right now per signature. And it used to be like $50 or $40 bulk pricing. Like that. So that's my real fear with Fanatics. Because I think Fanatics is a very money-hungry company. And they're just going to drive the price of sports cards up even higher than they already are. And I already think they're too high, personally. Getting worried here. Worried that Topps fucked us in back-to-back boxes. The auto should be in this pack. We have a Leonard, 92 out of 199. For the Dodgers. never mind. That one's in the paper. So that makes me concerned. Is it stuck in the... But we went through the paper. At the end of the break, I'll go through it. I'm gonna comb through every single card and make sure they didn't frickin' leave the hit out. I was gonna say Thompson, Mayer, Rosarena, Manning, Welker, Ramirez, Ramos, Hendrick, Garcia, Gavin Sheets, Yepez, Cabrera, Hayes, Roa, Gonzalez, Clase, Merrifield, Vierling, Bays, Coward, DeCastro, Marte, Pastrano, Harper, Tatis Jr., Springer, Correa, Montgomery, Ramirez, San Quintin, De La Cruz, Brujan, Franco, India, Molina, DeGrom, Seager, Newbar. We have Escado, Cavadis, Armstrong, Diaz, Prasado, Vargas, Donaldson, Kelnick, Upside Down, Garrett Cole, Barrio, Lara, Valenzuela, Vivas, Lowe, Cruz, Scherzer, Bryant, Hassel, Alvarez, Vera, Ryan, Gray, Castro, and Wong. Quintero, Perez, Gonzalez, Vaughn, Bogarts, Pete Alonso, Benintendi, Harry Ford, Leon, Velasquez, Robert, Yelich, Lewis, Ryu, Machado, Park, Raleigh, Lopez, Trout, Lizarraga, Lawler, and Quintana. Autograph for this box is going to be Elijah Cabell. Going to the Cardinals and Matt Shaka. Looks like closing with that 6 banger is paying off for him. Got a whole lot of birds and he gets a Blue Jay and now a Cardinal. We have Jeremy Vargas, Vera, Mackenzie Gore. We have Noel, Nick Gonzalez, Carlos Colmenares for the Rays, Angeles, Lennon Sosa. Rookie of the Year favorites, O'Neal Cruz, Jimenez, and Adley Rutschman. Bowman in 3D, Pedro Leon. I have Al Dewey. Tatis, Riley Green went from 9 to number 2. Frazier, Marco Luciano, Jack Sawinski. Sugar State, number 76, Jordan Adams, Fidel Montero, Jason Dominguez, Spencer Torkelson on the High Five Futures, Luke Waddle, and Rodriguez. Dude, that's crazy. You said 18 grand. We have Diego Carte on the Vibrations, Valenzuela, Hedbert Perez, Pedro Panina on the Bowman in 3D, Jose Ramos. We have Eduardo Lopez on the Atomic for the Red Sox going to Mike Zarar. Let's say we will put him up for... Matt Manning, Rincones, and Harry Ford. Get all this chrome to this side. Now we broke half of it and get into the second half of the half case. Into box number 4 here. Anybody have any big plans for the weekend? Any family cookouts, going to the beach, just hanging at your house? I'm assuming most people have a 3-day weekend at the very least. Well, some people might have more than that. Some people might not have a weekend at all. We have Christian Roa, Marte, Pastrano, Yepez, Cabrera, Hayes, Rosarena, DeCastro, Ramirez, San Quintin, Bierling, Bays, Jackson Coward, Gavin Sheets, Colson Montgomery, Cavades, PCA, Tatis Jr., Springer, Correa, Merrifield, Escato, Angeles, Rodriguez, Brujan, Franco, India, Harper, Max Muncy, Guzman, Downs, DeGrom, Seager, Nootbaar, De La Cruz, Kim, Guerrero Jr., Adele, and Molina. Frazier, Cartaya, Hernandez, Rafaela, Cerny, Rincones, Acuna Jr., Stanton, Arenado, Bellinger, Tresh, Beatty, Acuna, Garcia, Lopez, Detmers, Cruz, Allen, Panango, Bernabel, Gallo, Altuve, Blackman, Dahlbeck, Muller, Strider, Otani, Martinez, and Lindor. We have Backstrom, Mayer, Watson, Thompson, Garcia, Soler, Marte, Alvarez, Duran, Manning, Welker, Ramirez, Pujols, Chisholm Jr., Ramos, Gonzalez, and Clase. The autograph for this box is going to be the base Christian Roa, going to Kyle Wellman and the Reds. I said, positive note, you could start building a Christian Roa rainbow. Let's say, I think you have a few of them from here at least. If you're in other groups, I'm sure you probably have a few from other places too. Get some more 55 points here. Right this minute. What am I doing? All right, we have Benjamin Bailey, Quintero, Spencer Torkelson, Pacheco, Mayer, Adley Rutschman, Verdugo, Triana, Jarren Duran, Rookie of the Year favorites, PA, Benny Montgomery, Wander Franco, Bowman in 3D. We have Churio, Guzman, number 13, Asa Lacy, Vera, Luis Rodriguez, Matos, and Rookie of the Year favorites, Jake Berger. We got Diego Cartaya, Ed Howard, CJ Abrams in the high five, Velasquez Lizarraga, George Kirby, Minier, Lawler, Sanchez. We have Eddie's Leonard for the Dodgers, 234 out of 250 on the true purple. Going to the Dodgers and Matt Shaka. We'll take down Veen. Put up Leonard. We have Vibrations, Henry Davis, Clase, and Colton Cowser on the Prospect Chrome. Then into the second half of this box, we can get ourselves a nice low number parallel. At the very end of the break, if you guys want to stick around and BS a little bit, let me know. I'm going to keep the feed on and go through the paper and the chrome from around that second box and see if I can find the autograph before I send it away to the thing. I'm gonna look through all the paper because I left the paper and the chrome from that part of the break to the side there. We'll go through all of it and see if we can find it. Again, just didn't want to hold up the entire break if people were trying to get on with their nights, but I don't think it's in there, but it doesn't hurt to look a second time or third time. See, we're going to have an orange here. It's going to the Phillies. It's going to be Logan Cerny. It's going to be a 22 out of 25. Going to Mike McGarity on the orange paper. And the Logan Cerny. Put him next to Cabell for right now. How old are your kids, Brian? We got Yiddy Capay for the Marlins on the Invicta. Yeah, I haven't pulled a De La Cruz or Watson autograph. I pulled all the other big names. We have not got a Watson or De La Cruz yet. It'll happen, though. They're out there. We have Nolasco, PA, Cespedes, Gil, Cabrera, Abreu. Betts, Gonzalez, Amador, Kinney, Judge. Oh, they trade away Cerny, too. We have Ashby, Williams, Velade, Leonard, Dominguez, Cowser, Carlson, Goldschmidt, Bohm, Mountcastle, Berger, Winker, Baez, Madrigal, Chapman, Will Wagner, Bailey, Mitchell, Pineda, Sanchez, Vargas, Soto, Semien, Beer, Marsh, Vera, Rodriguez, Acosta, Cole, Barrio, and Freddie Freeman. I have Hassel, Lara, Gonzalez, Alvarez, Vera, Cruz, Scherzer, Bryant, Donaldson, Quintero, Velasquez, Perez, Gray, Castro, Wong, Lowe, Ford, Quintana, Leon, Bogarts, Alonzo, Benintendi, Ryan, Lizarraga, Baez, Lawler. We have Yarba, Yelich, Lewis, Ryu, Vaughn, Abrams, Mendez, Taylor, Raleigh, Lopez, Trout, Robert, Votto, Bichette, Rizzo, Machado, Park, Aguilar, Hernaz, and Jimenez. Quintana for the Nationals. Rodriguez, Alcantara, Vibrations, Artiga. Wilman Diaz, Austin Martin, Lorenzo, Lara. Number 25, Jordan Groshans, Campos, Hernandez, Dominguez, Garcia, Joe Ryan, Joshua Baez, Pedro Leon, Liover Peguero, San Quentin, Peyton Wilson, and Carlos Aguilar. We have DeCastro, Hi-Fi Futures Walker, Salinas, Ian Lewis, Vibration, Sal Frelick, Serta, Jordan Lawler, Bowman in 3D, Lopez, Nick Gonzalez for the Pirates, the Atomic. Going to Michael. Got Bo Naylor, Jose Pastrano, and Chiro. Into box number 5. Do the Phillies keep any of their players? And when they do keep them, do they only bring them up to the majors for like 4 games and then send them back down to AAA? That's how it works, right? You said the Pirates might have ruined Nick Gonzalez? This fucking guy. We have Mason Albright for the Angels going to Matt Shaka on the purple. I think this is the third one. We could, if you would have grabbed the Angels in every single break, you could have had like 3 or 4 cards of his for the rainbow already. So going to Matt Shaka on the Mason Albright. Out of 250. We have Rodriguez, Ramos, Matos, Welker, Ramirez, Pujols, Chisholm Jr., Jordan, Alduy, De La Cruz, Cabrera, Hayes, Arozarena, Manning, Triana, Bello, Urbina, Bays, Kowar, Sheets, Yepez, Dominguez, Waddle, Allen, Springer, Correa, Merrifield, Vierling, Minier, Davis, Noel, Franco, India, Harper, and Tatis Jr. Witt Jr., Luciano, Walker, Seager, Nootbaar, De La Cruz, Brujan, Baker, Labrada, Montero, Votto, Bichette, Rizzo, Machado, Rutschman, Casas, Sosa, Acuna Jr., Stanton, Arenado, and Bellinger. Have Lopez for the Red Sox, Howard, Wilson, Garcia, Lopez, Detmers, Cruz, Gallo, Altuve, Blackman, Dahlbeck. We have Manny. We have Miguel Cabrera, 174 out of 250 on the true purple paper for the Tigers. Tigers are going to Brian Lovelace on the Miggy. We have Edgar Chiro, Hernandez, Martinez, Trey Sweeney, Aguero, Ortega, Strider, Otani, Martinez, Lindor, Soler, Marte, Alvarez, Duran, Mueller, Polanco, Alcantar, and Churio. Pacheco, Bailey, Heliot Ramos, number 52, Triana, Heliot Ramos, Julio Rodriguez, High Five Futures, P.A. Verdugo, Matt Manning for the Tigers. We have Guzman, Brett Beatty, Jaron Duran, rookie of your favorites, Vera, Churio, Maximo Acosta, Jose Rodriguez, and Tyler Soderstrom. Rodriguez, Matos, rookie of your favorites, Gil, Cartaya, Downs, Pedro Leon, Velasquez, Lizarraga, number 45, Alec Thomas, Minier, Brennan Davis, Clase, Junior Sanchez, Vibrations, Jordan Walker, Quintero, and Sal Frelick. Second half of this box. We have Invicta, Errol Vera for the Angels and Matt Shaka. Oh, yeah, O'Neal Cruz is... I mean, I already thought O'Neal Cruz was going to struggle anyways. He's like 6'7" or 6'8". They're not really letting him just come in and play shortstop. I mean... I don't know if I go as far as say that the Pirates ruined him, though. I mean... I think he had some lofty expectations and an automatic comparison to Aaron Judge. We're going to have Henry Mendez on the line. 132 out of 399 going to the Brewers. Brewers belong to Brian Lovelace on the paper here. So I apologize for this break taking so long. Obviously, trying to find where that autograph could be. Like I said, I'll comb through the paper and the inserts after we're done going over the hits on camera still. If anybody wants to sit around and BS. But I really think they just forgot to put the hit in there. Pedro, but I could have messed up too. We got Pedro Pineda, Bailey, Mitchell, Kelnick, Cole, Barrio, Freeman, Vera, Sanchez, Vargas, Cruz, Scherzer, Bryant, Donaldson, Montgomery, Rodriguez, Acosta, Gray, Castro, Wong, Lowe, Compost, Muzz, Mauricio, Bogarts, Alonso, Benintendi, Ryan, Lopez, Salas, Tatis, Yelich, Kyle Lewis, and Ryu. Andrew Vaughn, Park, Raleigh, Lopez, Trout, Robert, Sugastay, Harris, Robbie Martin Jr., Ian Lewis, Yaraba, Guerrero Jr., Adele, Molina, DeGrom, Cabrera, Verdugo, Martin, Cabrera, Abreu, Betts, and Kim. We got Valera, Guzman, Torkelson, Ashby, Williams, Velade, Gill, Carlson, Goldschmidt, Bohm, Mountcastle, Judge, Valerio, Wood, Serta, Sawinski, Lorenzo, Rodriguez, Winker, Baez, Madrigal, Chapman, Genovis, Pacheco, Veen, Beer, Marsh, and Berger. I'm still not sure how I feel about this rookie class overall. We have Carlos Aguilar, Junior San Quentin, Francisco Alvarez, number 27, Ian Lewis, Noelvi Marte, Jordan Lawler, Salinas, Heliot Ramos, 312 out of 499 going to the Giants. And jelly cards. Dude, I bet you that kid ends up going to Houston, Mike, and he ends up tearing the cover off the ball. They probably figure out how to make him play well. We got Brady House for Vibrations, Yaraba, and Tristan Casas. We have Marcelo Mayer, Bowman in 3D. We have Eduardo Lopez. Another Nick Gonzalez Atomic. This isn't the first time they've done this in the same case. Or they've had the same Atomic. This is actually like back-to-back boxes. Pretty bad. Going to the Pirates. And Michael. We got Zach Veen, number 32. Jose Pastrana. Francisco Alvarez Quintana. We got Julio Rodriguez on the Purple Ray Wave. 77 out of 250. Going to Derek and the Mariners on the J-Rod. Got Blaze Jordan on the Vibrations. Artiga. Max Muncy. Noelvi Marte. Lorenzo Lara. Number 89, Alexander Vargas. Campos. Nunez. Dominguez. Garcia. Brandon Marsh, Rookie of the Year favorites. Joshua Baez and Cooper Kinney. Well, that's good, Mike. I'll check the payments afterwards, and we'll run that mixer tonight, too. Now you guys should go close the football break. Box right there. Probably have to break the mixer a little bit later, though. I gotta make a phone call back to the guy I buy cards from. Have a conversation with him about some stuff. So, oh baby, we have Amador 86 out of 150. For the Rockies. And did Pacheco get the Rockies or somebody else? John Williams got... No. The Rockies are Matt Hogue. But we are going to get, for the Cincinnati Reds, The yellow printing plate used by the manufacturer, Alan Serta. One of a kind collectible, and it's going to be the autograph printing plate going to the Reds and Kyle Wellman. I still can't get you a McLean or a De La Cruz. I did get you an Alan Serta 101 printing plate. Maybe that makes up for a little bit on the 101 printing plate. Going to the Reds and Kyle Wellman. I don't even know if Kyle's still in here. Personally, I don't think he is, but it's okay. I think he left. Probably busy jerking off to Jamar Chase or something. You know, that's how Bengal fans do. Probably hoping he gets a circle jerk from Joe Burrow. All right, we have Colson Montgomery, Angeles, Rodriguez, Verling, Bays, Kowar, Sheets, Escato, Guzman, Downs. There's nothing more annoying than a Browns or Bengals fan when they win for one season. I was going to say we got Tatis Jr., Springer, Correa, Merrifield, Muncy, Cartaya, Hernandez, Brujan, Franco. I would tell them to be like, cheer like you've had to cheer for a winning team before, but it never ever happened. So, I mean, I guess I understand their pain, but I really don't. We have India, Harper, Frazier, PA, Cespedes. When you get to cheer for the best football organization in the history of the NFL and the Pittsburgh Steelers, I mean, you only know success. You don't know anything about losing. You got to check up DeGrom, Seager, Newt Bar, De La Cruz, Nolasco, Amador, Kinney, Kim, Guerrero Jr., Adele, Molina, Gonzalez, Cowser, Gill, Cabrera, Abreu, Betts. There's clearly not enough Ravens fans in here right now to chirp, so that's okay. We got Lizarraga, Bias, Lawler, Gray, Castro, Wong, Lowe, C.J. Abrams, Mendez, Taylor, Bogarts, Alonzo, Benintendi, Ryan, DeCastro, Hernaz, Jimenez, Yelich, Lewis, Ryu, Vaughn, Aguilar, Cerny, Rincones, Raleigh, Lopez, Trout, Robert, Raffaella, Beatty, Acuna, Bichette, Rizzo, Machado, Park, Acuna Jr., Stanton, Arenado, Bellinger, Votto, Tresh, Panango, and Warming Bernabel, who's been absolutely in fuego in single A for the Rockies. We have Acuna, Ramirez, number 63, Brady House, Prasado, Luciano, Martinez, Bello, have Robbie Martin Jr., Matt Manning, Backstrom, Rodriguez, Garcia, Lopez, Cavadas, Lodolo, Mendez, Bobby Witt Jr., Martinez, and Joshua Baez. Have Grayson Rodriguez, who's up to number 3. We have Trey Sweeney, Harry Ford, Marco Luciano, Colson Montgomery, James Wood, Jason Dominguez, Khalil Watson, Herberto Hernandez, Spencer Torkelson, Henry Davis, Emmanuel Rodriguez on the Atomic, going to the Twins, and Josh Webb. Bryson Stott, number 85, or the strikeout king in the pros. We have Amador and Maximo Acosta. Gonna say we got good old Bryson Sombrero Stott. It's okay. Apparently Kelnick's striking out a bunch this year too. The plate is Alan Cerda for the Reds. It's the yellow one-of-the-kind collectible plate. I was going to say. I know it just says one of the kind no matter what the plate is. But it's the yellow plate Alan Cerda. I don't know how much the color matters on the plates. Which color it is. But it is Alan Cerda. It's a printing plate. For the Reds and Kyle Wellman. Into the last half box here. Coming down the home stretch. We have the Invicta for the Cubs, Christian Hernandez. I mean, you do realize that the Reds come with the price tag they come with because of the prospects they have and the number of cards they have in the box, right? It's not just the fact that they have Ellie De La Cruz and McLean. It's the fact that they also have Roa and Cerda. We have Heliot Ramos here, 95 out of 150 on the Atomic, number 52 for the Giants. And jelly cards on the Heliot Ramos. But that's part of the factor of why they're the price that they are. So yeah, they're probably have the best combo of quality and quantity, I think, out of all the teams. We have Leonard, Mitchell, Dominguez, Judge, Ashby, Williams, Velade, Wagner, Vargas, Bailey, Carlson, Goldschmidt. Actually, I think the White Sox still have the best price and team-wise, but that's Alec Boehm, Mountcastle, Pineda, Acosta, Sanchez, Baez, Madrigal, Chapman, Semien, Beer, Marsh, Berger, Winker, Vera, Mauricio, Rodriguez, Benny Montgomery, Tatis, Muzz, Cole, Barrio, Freddie Freeman, Soto, Campos, Martin Jr., Salas, Bryant, Donaldson, and Kelnick. But that's only because Lennon Sosa is batting over 300 and no one's even talking about him. We have Jay Allen, Mayer, Khalil Watson, Garcia, Lopez, Detmers, Cruz, Backstrom, Hendrick, Garcia, Gallo, Altuve, Blackman, Dahlbeck, Justice Thompson, Nick Gonzalez, Clase, Strider, Otani, Martinez, Lindor, Soler, Marte, Alvarez, Duran, Muller, Ramos, Marte, Pastrano, Roa, Ramirez, Sanquintin, Welker, Ramirez, Pujols, Chisholm Jr., Yepez, Cabrera, Hayes, Arozarena, Manning, DeCastro, Cavades, and PCA. Get into the chrome to wrap this bad boy up. We have Logan Cerny, Gonzalez, Acuna, Dustin Harris, C.J. Abrams, Brady House, High Five Futures, C.J. Abrams, number 6, Brady Allen, Vivas, Nolasco, Melvin Marte, Justice Thompson, Have Valerio, Brandon Marsh. I haven't pulled a super out of Bowman. We have Leonard and Casas. I haven't pulled a super out of Bowman ever. I pulled a super out of Prism draft picks like 4 days ago. I pulled supers out of Topps Chrome. Oswaldo Cabrera, Luca Tresh. Rookie of the Year favorites Luis Gil, PCA, Alcantar, Luis Rodriguez, Urbina, Taylor, Jackson Rutledge, Jose Salas, Nick Gonzalez, Vibrations, Marcelo Mayer, Jay Allen. We got Alvin Guzman. That's going to be 178 out of 199 for the Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks belong to Michael. Just put that to the side for right now. George Valera and Adley Rutschman to wrap us up. Let's do a quick recap of the hits. I'll go back through the paper real quick to see that other autograph for whatever reason. Got caught up in the paper. I don't think it did, though. I really think they screwed us out of a hit, but I could make a mistake. I'll double check my work thoroughly as I'm flipping through cards. But let's go over the hits real quick that we do have. We have Guzman out of 199 for the Diamondbacks. We have Heliot Ramos, number 52 top prospect out of 150 here on the Atomic for the Giants. Emmanuel Rodriguez on the Atomic. We have Amador on the blue paper out of 150 for the Rockies. Julio Rodriguez out of 250 on the purple Ray Wave. We have Nick Gonzalez on the Atomic. Heliot Ramos out of 499 for the Giants. Mendez, first Bowman, 399 lime paper. Cabrera out of 250 purple for the Tigers. Nick Gonzalez Atomic. We're going to have Zach Veen out of 125 on the Aqua. Alcantar on the Atomic. Leonard, purple paper out of 199. This is the short print paper, I believe, for the Dodgers. Then we have Jose Ramos out of 299 for the Dodgers as well. On the Fuchsia, Marco Luciano out of 299 for the Giants. Alec Bohm out of 399 for the lime green. Josh Johnson in the sky blue out of 499. Then in the back row, we have Salinas on the Ray Wave blue out of 150 for the Padres. The Atomic Ian Lewis. Atomic Eduardo Lopez. Leonard on the purple chrome, 234 out of 250. Robert Dominguez for the Mets out of 125 on the Aqua. Jackson Chourio, 18 out of 150 on the blue Ray Wave. On the true gold, this is going to be a 49 out of 50 Ian Lewis for the Marlins. We got Logan Cerny for the Phillies. 24 out of 25 paper for Mike McGarity. Elijah Cabell for the Cardinals going to Matt Shaka. Mason Albright, 122 out of 250 purple going to the Angels and Matt Shaka. We're going to have Christian Roa for the Reds, pitcher, going to Kyle Wellman. We're going to have Damiano Palmagini, 24 out of 25 going to the Blue Jays and Matt Shaka on the chrome. And then we have the 101 Alan Cerner printing plate for the yellow printing plate used to manufacture the card. 101 going to the Reds and Kyle Wellman. So I appreciate everyone getting in the break. Congratulations to everybody who hit. For everybody that didn't, better luck next time. Camera, in case I do find it, that you guys aren't like Platinum Group Me or some crap like that. Let's say it should be in this stack of paper if it's in any paper. So this is actually not even paper that's getting passed along to anybody. Paper that's just going to sit on the, put in a box and donate to children. If I can find a hospital or a little league or somebody to donate it to. I mean, if you ever really want the prospect paper that doesn't go to anybody, let me know. I'll send it to you in a box if you pay for shipping. I don't. If not, like I said, I find a place to donate it. Not that little kids care about like Robert Hassel, but not in there. I don't even know if anybody stayed behind. If anybody's curious what I'm doing, I mean, I don't think anybody's even in here. But I'm literally just going through the cards to make sure that the autograph didn't get stuck behind some paper or something since they put it in between all the paper. But, I mean, I know as well as you guys know that it didn't happen. Just double checking just to be safe. Working on my skills in case I have to be a card dealer in Vegas because I get broke from trying to be a sports card breaker. We will run the other break shortly. I got to make a phone call. And then we'll run the other break. I'll check payments while making the phone call. Oh, there's a first. There. Steve, are you still in here, bud? I was gonna say. All right, looks like I'm sending the box back to Topps because it's not in here. I'd feel it at the last back end if it was. All right. Oh, there's still a little bit more paper, but oh. Shit still pisses me off. Because I just know they're never going to send me an autograph. They're going to send me an autograph of some guy that played in like 2019 that's a bum. Because that's what they did whenever the last autograph, I got something. They owed me something. They sent me like these 3 autograph pictures from Bowman that none of the dudes even made it past like single A. All right, well, I'll see you guys later. I was going to say it's not in there, so I'll send the box back to Topps. I appreciate you guys. I'll catch y'all later.